This is my AT trade of the day for July 18, 2022. It's a trade that was taken at the opening of the new week, one with a larger than normal stop. But a key takeaway here is that despite a larger stop and a wider take profit, I was never risking any more as a percentage of my account with my stop than I would on any other trade. So let's see how it worked out in the following. I went long Eurodollar earlier, right after the market opened at 100.96. Stop was below this red amazing trader line on a 1 hour chart. You can see the dotted line over here using our risk management tool. Stops just below 100.64. And now we've got to get through this line over here, which is 101.21, basically, to have a chance to hit my target. And at that point, we'll decide whether we want to let it run further or just take our profit. So this is off of a 1 hour chart using Amazing Trader line as the stop, and the risk management tool set the trade size and the take profit level. And the rationale behind going long was a shift in risk in the 4 hour chart. We have a directional indicator now, and the level once again here coincides with the 1 hour chart at 101.21. We got to get through there for this market to gain momentum to the upside. Come back in the morning, we'll see how it works out. It's Monday morning, July 18, 2022. I open my platform. See that my long Eurodollar taken just as the market opened Sunday night at 100.96, hit its profit target at 101.37.6. Now in this case I used a 1 hour chart, and here's the key takeaway. And the reason I use the word takeaway is because not only do I want to show you the trades or the trade of the day, but I want to show you some of the logic behind putting it on and how to use the Amazing Trader in this regard. Now, without an Amazing Trader line, which was this one here, where I put my stop below, I would not have been able to put this trade on, and I was not around to take advantage of any of these. This dip here, for example, which got down to 100.78 before taking out. What I mentioned last night, what got me going was number one, in the 1 hour chart from last week, all we had were red lines dominating. And when I went to the 4 hour chart, we had a directional indicator, and in both charts what stood out was this 101.21 resistance, and I assumed there were no stops on the downside, so if there were going to be any stops on the upside, they were going to be at this 101.21, and in fact this is what happened. So what's the takeaway here? Well, at the opening here I couldn't use shorter term charts because they weren't even developed yet. I knew I wanted to get long, and I had to find a level where I could place a stop, put my risk management on, and let the market do the rest, because I was not around during this whole price action. So what's the key takeaway? Is that when you use the Amazing Trader and our drill down method, one of the objectives is to find out what side of the market to trade, because that's more than half the battle. And once you decide what side of the market is at risk and what side you want to trade from, then it's up to you to find an Amazing Trader pattern or some level that allows you to get in the market with a stop that you think is not going to get hit, and you have enough time for your trade to work. If you're lucky enough to have a ladder going on and you can jump on that ladder, that's great. But we all come in at different times of the day to trade, so there's no one size fits all strategy other than picking out the side to trade and then finding something in the Amazing Trader that allows you to get in a position you think has a good chance of working. And in my case, I was counting on stops being run here at 101.21, and we can discuss stops at a different time. And you can see this large candle here told you that there were stops in fact, and that allowed my profit target to be hit. And a second takeaway here is, although I used a larger than normal stop for me, which is over 30 pips, I was never risking any more than I would on any other trade, whether I had a 5, 10, or 15 pip stop in, using a risk management approach and our preset risk reward in the Amazing Trader program. So to sum up, long at 100.96, take profit at 101.37.6, profit taken.
For more information on the Amazing Trader, visit our website, or you can contact me directly at jay@theamazingtrader.com.